Hey guys, welcome back. It's a great summer day. It's over 60 degrees here in Washington. I got the lawn mowed. I'm really happy. I finally got that done. Got that over with. So, it's airsofting season again. Spring's starting up here. There's a lot of guns on the market. People are trying to sell them, people are trying to buy them. Are you guys going to get a good deal? Or are you going to go buy something new and spend a lot of money? There's a lot of things you could do. If you like new, I don't blame you. Go buy a new gun. I personally prefer new, but if you have to buy used sometimes, that's the way it goes. That was something I had to do recently because the gun I wanted, it's out of production. So finding it was kind of a pain. But I was able to find someone who had it, and I was really happy I got it. And it was a really fantastic deal I got on it too. So there's a couple guns I want to talk about today. I just recently picked them up. They were really inexpensive, and I'm very, very happy with my purchases. Now, you guys all know there are guns on the market like crazy, and Facebook and all their wonderful wisdom is trying to ban the sales and trades of airsoft guns on Facebook right now. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Anyway, it's been like that on Craigslist for a long time, but they don't really crack down on it. Facebook is cracking down more, and so groups are, it's kind of a mess. Luckily, before that happened, I was able to get this gun. Now, this first gun I want to talk to you about is actually a D-Boys M4. Now, it's full metal. These retail about maybe $180 for one of these. This is the S system model. Metal rail, plastic lower rail. Very happy with it. 20 bucks. $20. Great deal. Thanks, dude who sold it to me. You gave me a great deal, and I really appreciate it. He just hit me up, and he offered it to me. Very happy. It was in pieces. Airsplat claimed they had fixed it, but Airsplat fixed it, yeah. So it didn't shoot, and he tried to take it apart and fix it, and he just kind of left it in pieces. So I got it in pieces, just how to assemble it, tune it, and it shoots pretty nice. It's around like 370-ish with twos. It's 100% stock internals. I just put a different bucking in it because the original one wasn't doing that great, so it's shooting a lot better now. Things it was missing, obviously the flash hider. It was plastic anyway. The back cap on the body, I got to pick one of those up. The spares I have don't fit this because D-Boys, their dimensions are a little weird sometimes. And I was missing a couple screws and the tappet plate spring, but all of which I have spares, so I'm really happy with this. I think I'm going to end up using this as like a project gun. I've been actually kind of just dreaming about getting like an S system for a while. They're weird looking, but I like the feel of them. They're really solid feeling to me, and so I'm thinking about just using this as like a project gun or for fun gun, just as is, so we'll see where this goes. Now the second one, oh man, I am so happy to get this. I was able to pick up an ICS MP5 SD6. Now this wasn't converted from a full stock or anything like this. This was originally an SD6, and this is one of my favorite guns of all time. The first gun I ever bought was an ICS MP5. It was the same thing, but it had the folding stock on it, and oh man, I love the feel. Yes, my first gun, a long, long time ago, bought it from Airsplat. Yeah. Oh man. But this was interesting. It's $100, really good deal. Thanks for selling this to me. It's going to have a good home here. I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. It had a lot of interesting parts in it. I think it was more like a project gun. It wasn't shooting when I got it. One of the motor connectors was broken, and it was over-shimmed a little bit, so it's kind of locking up every shot, as it is. So it had like a system Magnum motor, really, really torquey. Rate of fire was stupid slow, though. It was mostly a classic Army gearbox. It was kind of just a lot of random parts in there too. Classic Army gears, sticks mill bushing still. Had a nuke FET in there, which was a pretty good one. Probably ended up putting that in another gun at some point, but I ended up taking it out of this one. I think it had an SHS piston, trigger contacts. Oh, what else? It's a lot of random things. It was a system of piston head, Bravo cylinder head, and I had, I want to say an upgrade nozzle, probably SHS. ICS guns, I found are really picky about nozzles, so I've just had to experiment, and I learned that the hard way with lots and lots of trial and error with my first MP5. So I ended up putting a completely new gearbox in this just to make it sound a little bit better, and I want the crispness. I really wanted to make this gun shoot really, really nice. I don't want it to be like just stupid rate of fire. I want it to be clean and very responsive. Really, really snappy. There's nothing special in it. It's mostly a G&G Combat Machine gearbox that I just tuned really well. It's got an SHS torque motor in there for that really snappy trigger response. Nice 16 gauge wiring. Not too much else. I ended up putting an original ICS bucking in it. The maple leaf bucking that was in it was getting a really not good air seal. It's got a Mad Bull 603 aluminum barrel, and the suppressor has foam in it that came in there originally, so that's really, really nice. Aside from that, I've got Dean's connectors. That's kind of a usual thing. I've got a 7.4 on it right now, and the rate of fire is decent. I transplanted the piston and piston head and cylinder. I'm actually using an M4 nozzle in it right now because the MP5 nozzle was about 100 FPS too low for what it should be getting in here. And I've got about an M100 spring in it. It's hitting about 330 or so I'm pretty happy with that. Really, really fantastic gun. I'm probably going to use this for like close quarters woodland out at the NBR field a little bit, so hopefully I'll get some gameplay the next couple months with that. Oh man, I am just really, really happy I was able to find one of these. Just shouldering this, it's so lightweight and small, I can just one-hand it if I want to, pistol-wise. So happy I found this. Let's go ahead and put these both on the chrono, and we'll just we'll see what they shoot, just kind of show you guys rate of fire and everything like that. First up is the D-Boys M4. I'm running this on an Echo 1 7.4 LiPo, running 2 centered of course for chronoing. So not bad. It leveled out around like 375 or so. Rate of fire is kind of slow, but then again, it's a D-Boys. Their motors are not great, so I'll probably drop a new motor in it and maybe a few more parts and just kind of run it. They're fun guns. Now we have the ICS MP5. I've also got a 7.4 LiPo on this, and it's a little bit bigger. It's an 1800 milliamp hour. The other one I was using, the Echo 1, is I believe at 1200 milliamp, so this one's a little more boost to it. Really nice. It leveled out about 345-ish or so. Very, very small fluctuation in the speed. So on semi there you can see it's hitting about 340-ish. Only a few FPS variations, so really, really happy with that. Rate of fire was about 17 a second, so that was really, really nice there, just where I want it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Prodigy from Kilo 23. I really enjoy getting these kind of boneyard or fixer-upper or bargain guns. They're a lot of fun to work on, and they're inexpensive, and honestly, it's fun to talk about these in videos. Making the airsoft videos is kind of my hobby, my pastime, and combining a boneyard fun gun, this or that D-Boys I had here, lots and lots of fun. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.